All right, we got PPC and SEO expert Ryan Logan here. Going to talk about using the Frankenstein tool in Helium 10 to optimize your back-end search terms in Seller Central. So go
Yep.
ahead, Ryan.
So a couple rules that apply here is in the search terms, we do not want any commas. We do not want any like phrases. We basically throw it all into a bowl and Amazon pulls from those terms. So we're going to copy and paste everything that's actually in our master keyword list. Um, and then, yes, you can paste it in there and you hit process. And that'll give us a certain amount. So normally I will have already gone through and actually phased this out. Um, in my master keyword list, I will only use ones that are scored at least a 7 and above inside this. Um, Now that should get most of the kind of broader spectrum. Pretty much anywhere along my funnel at all, even if it's like a cross sale or cross promotion, it should all show up here. But I don't want brand names in there if I can avoid it, because brand names can really hurt me. Um, so this one, because it actually deals with phones, we have to be very, very careful that we remove certain things like Samsung Galaxy, right? Um, because those are actually brand names and Amazon will flag those. Now, there is a place in the listing for phone type cases or phone related products where you can put where it adapts to or it is for those things, right? And so Amazon has actually updated that to where that's actually in there. And of course, if you ever do put something like this in here, a brand name, um, you don't get immediately delisted or anything. You will just get kind of a notification from Amazon. It says, "Hey, fix this," and you just go in and fix it, right? So, anyways, in regards to this one, we have 463 characters. Amazon has recently updated it where it's not bytes anymore. It actually is characters now. So we are going to follow that format now. Basically, from these, we know that our main keyword already for this is actually phone wallet, stick on card holder, right, for case. We can remove some of the common words such as for and on, phone wallet, stick, card holder, case. The big thing that we want to remove from this is plurals. Okay, so if we see any, then we're going to remove those. So we already are having iPhone and Samsung Galaxy actually show up somewhere else in the listing. Ultra was probably talking about iPhone still. See wallet and wallets. That's a misspelling of money. Always meant ultra stretchy. So we can remove those because those should already be on that other part. Phones and phone. Card and cards.
Is there a button for remove plurals?
There is not.
Oh, okay.
Holder and holders, pop socket. I'm going to leave pop socket in this one.
Yeah.
I think we can actually get away with pop socket. Premium spandex. And if I'm wrong, then Amazon will tell us, hey, you can't do that one, go and change it, right? So spandex. Don't need the color because there actually is a color variation in there. Plus, I don't know, it's still. All right, so that's most everything from this one. But we can still come down and remove a lot of these. See if I'm missing any. I don't know what those are potentially in reference to. Monogrammed.
Yeah, not sure what that is.
Yeah, there we go. So we'll just go for this right now. So something that's important to remember is you don't get so caught up with this that you kind of miss the mark. The most important thing is that we make sure to absolutely 100%, especially during launch, get in our most important search term. Okay, and this is Riley and my best practice. We usually like during launch. There are a lot of people who don't recommend this. They say, hey, you don't even need this. And Amazon actually agrees. They say, hey, you don't need to repeat this. If it's in your title, you don't need to put it in your search terms. We still do, just because at first we really want, the big thing is to just build as much relevancy and velocity on specific search terms. And so this is really where we want to hang out. Phone wallet, stick on card holder, like anything within that phone wallet. That's where we want to be. And so we do kind of hit that on the head a little bit more than some others. And I know that's not a best practice across the board. There's other gurus who actually say don't do that. It doesn't do us any harm, especially because it doesn't actually matter as much after launch is done. You can actually come in after launch. Once you have clicks and sales here, you can actually come and swap out the backend search terms with totally different stuff, and you still will maintain a lot of your relevancy here, or on the terms that were already here. So it's one of the reasons why you don't have to get so caught up here, is that you can delete this and replace it with other things later on. I always like to just make sure that I have the terms that I really want kind of in the first, I don't know, what is that, 50 characters or so. That's where I like to hang out, and then I am okay to replace pretty much the other 200 at any time. But I tend to be a little more of a stickler on this than others. So anyways, then you take this, the 250 characters, you copy it, and then you paste it in the backend search terms, and in the product details, or where it says keywords, you'll make sure to come in generic keywords right here, paste that in. Amazon will think it gets mad at you because it's over 250 characters. It'll say remove some. It doesn't. We hit save and finish. That's it. Go
Yep.
ahead and stop sharing
After
again.
that's in there, it's saved. And then do you need to do it for each variation?
Yeah, if you have multiple
Each child.
variations, you do. And you'll
Do the
come into
same thing.
each one. Depending on your variation type, this is where it's going to get a little more complicated. Amazon has changed apparel right now, where if you actually update the parent, so I'll zoom out a little bit. You'll see this as the parent ASIN. If I hit a drop down right here, you'll see the other three. And so this one is actually your parent for the sticky wallet strap. And if we click over here and edit, the parent ASIN is called a shadow ASIN. Oh, apologize for the inconvenience.
Errors happen every day, all the time, guys. Inside Seller Central, so get used to it.
Yeah. Anyways, the point is that on this parent ASIN, usually you can go ahead and click edit in here in apparel as an example, and it will have the same format as any of these over here. It'll look very, very similar with a slight exception. It'll say variations and have all the different variations there. But it will still actually have a section that is applicable to either product details or keywords, search terms, whatever it is. And so you would actually come in here and you would paste it in. And usually, like I said, in most apparel categories, in the apparel category, usually if you update this in the parent within 24 hours, it will actually be pushed through into all of the child ASINs. If not, then you have to do it over
Oh,
flat file. So yeah, if you're in an apparel category or one that has a lot of variations, you need to become very efficient at flat
yeah,
file upload.
yeah. That's a whole separate deal if you got a million variations. Yeah, true,
Yep.
true. All right, all good for this one?
All good.